The crowd is alive, and with good reason. It's the NFL playoffs, the best time of the year. And off we go on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing to begin is Richardson. He's going to test this secondary right away. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 39 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. It's the tight end Likely in motion. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Look wide. Get this one complete. First grab this wildcard game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the 1st down with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Watkins motioning over. Looks like a design run here with Richardson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And a determined run there. He gets about 7 yards inside the 10-yard line. Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's third down. Watkins motioning over. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. The Jets have got it. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, had it in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back, and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Williams in motion. On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run the toss to Barkley. And a good run there on 2nd down. A pickup 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
3rd down, 3 to go. To throw, it's Richardson. He'll air this one out for Watkins. That's caught! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 76 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Once again, it's Chubb. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down. One quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. 7-0 is our score. More from Houston coming up in a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Chubb. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3 and out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Killy Ringo.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Richardson. Set up the screen. Out wide, it's Brown. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Here's 2nd and 9. Out of shotgun, Richardson. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
3rd and 9. Richardson to throw. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. And good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
Two minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
On 1st down, Daniels. And that is incomplete, but a flag is down back in the backfield. Did they hit the quarterback late? A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Throwing is Daniels. That is picked off by the first rounder out of Clemson, Nate Wiggins. And the Texans are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive. And then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
Putting the tight end in motion. Richardson operating from the pistol. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he will score. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Texans. Bates now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans move out on top. 14-0. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing now, Daniels. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. They'll motion over Samuel. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Second and a yard. They'll motion over Samuel. Throwing again, Daniel. He'll look underneath here for Chubb. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Daniels gonna throw again. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. So we're at halftime here in the AFC Wildcard matchup, as we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Chubb. And he'll get forward for a couple. Montez Sweat there on the tackle. Second down and 8. To throw is Daniels. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he will go all the way. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Jets get back in it. It is 21-7. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Here's Richardson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
From the gun, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
Daniels now on first down. That's taken in left side by Smith.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on them early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
They run out of the gun, and it's Chubb. First down and more for Chubb. And he's going to take this all the way home. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Jets. On is Koo for the point after. He's got it. And the Jets draw closer here. It's 21-14. So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. The return starts from the 5. Now he'll give it up. It's a reverse. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. At the 48-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Watkins motioning over. On first down, it's Richardson. Going up top. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And the Jets are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On first and 10, here's Daniels. That's right side and brought in by Williams.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it Incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. But sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Even in the air, here's Daniels. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. A run up the middle with Chubb. Able to break a tackle as he powers forward 4 yards. Daniels to throw on second down. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space. Because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he won't get much. Taken down at about the 12. On second down, it's Daniels. Open man is Smith. He's got him. And he will score. Jonnu Smith. Touchdown, New York.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This one will be taken in the end zone, no run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. Richardson to throw it here on first down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Now this looks like a design run, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Richardson to throw. That'll be taken in by Barker. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up 1st and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least have a field goal try, if not a touchdown. The last piece of the puzzle is just don't give the ball back to your opponent with too much time to go down and answer your score.
And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
Tie game, 4th quarter. This defense knows the importance of keeping this thing at a 3-point game. What a big play there with the tackle for loss on 1st and goal.
Backed up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. Watkins motioning over. He'll get this out to the left flat.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Tie game, 4th quarter. Who wants it more? 3rd and a yard. They'll try to sneak it here, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Houston. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
They'll motion over Samuel. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
A pass complete there to Smith. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down. They'll go. Here's Daniels. Samuel brings this in along the sideline.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for fourth down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's caught by the tight end Smith. And he will get into the end zone. Jonnu Smith, touchdown Jets. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
This returnable from the 4. Here comes a reverse. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. A run with Barkley. Has an opening past the 40. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Here's 1st down. Watkins motioning over. They'll let Richardson run this himself. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of shotgun, Richardson. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. The Texans going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout here. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Going to need a big play now. 3rd down and long. Watkins motioning over. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
That's a tough incompletion right there. Feels like that down was their only chance to extend this possession enough to end this game in regulation. I think the smart move here now is you have to punt this ball away. You cannot risk a fourth down failure and give your opponent a short field to get a chance to win it themselves.
On fourth down, here's Matt Ariza to punt. Important punt here in this tie game late. That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd down and 3. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Looking to Samuel on the out route. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the 4th quarter?
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That's taken in by Chubb.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
Now 2nd and inches. They'll motion over Samuel. Throwing again, Daniel. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Mike Williams, the one he was looking for. 3rd down coming up.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
This crowd, they're trying to force a false start. What noise before 3rd and inches. They'll try and set up the tight end screen. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. Daniels gonna throw again. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
To the air again is Daniels. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
comes Younghoe Koo in a pressure spot. This to win the game. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. So, overtime coming up. Reminder, these rules different from the regular season. Each team gets to possess the football once. After that time, its next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. And all replay challenges come from upstairs. We'll play as long as we need to until we get a winner. As if playoff football wasn't stressful enough, it is jacked up now. We're back underway with this postseason overtime session. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Barkley. And this will be a Texans first down as he gets this up to the 42.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They send the tight end in motion. Now a first throw here in overtime. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Richardson. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And the Jets are going to take over just shy of midfield.
So as this game's gone on, Mike, this secondary is just continuing to learn, continuing to remember all the different looks this offense has thrown at them. And now it all pays off. Start of overtime, they see one that they recognize, and they jump it. And now they set up their team with a chance to win it here in overtime.
Slayton is the man in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. To throw is Daniels. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Khalil Mack, 3-time All-Pro, in there to bag another one. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And this will be a Texans first down. He's able to take it up to the 30-yard line. And in motion is Brown. They run on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
The timing of the jet sweep is critical. If you can get the ball carrier past the end man on the line, typically there's a lot of space downfield, but give credit to the defense. They saw this one play out, they reacted quickly, and they're able to throw him down for a loss.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A huge play there in overtime. 32 yards.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of first down. A pickup of 9.
It's not just the block was creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Now to the rookie out of Louisville. It's Isaac Arenda. And he'll get it down to the 12. And that'll give him a new set of downs from in close. Watkins motioning over. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Here's a designed run. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. And we're going to get whistles, and we're going to get a timeout with 3 seconds left in the extra session. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This one to win it in overtime. So now a big spot coming here. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. He got it. So it's a win here for the Texans. It was as tight a game as anyone could hope for. It took overtime to find a winner. They will